So most people go about their money business in a very haphazard, random, and unplanned manner. But if we want to be financially secure and build serious wealth, then there are four key pillars of financial fitness that we need to absolutely take care of. Hey guys, this is Karthik and welcome back to my channel where every week we'll get just a little bit closer to achieving our financial goals and dreams. Now, just like we go to the gym to get physically fit and take care of our food, our nutrition, our hydration, our sleep, and our workouts, to get financially fit, there are four key pillars that we need to take care of. And if you stick around to the end, I'll share you a fifth bonus point which will absolutely supercharge your financial success. The first one is the budget. Now, I know I've mentioned this before, I've made a separate video on this, but I cannot stress how important this truly is. Budgeting is basically planning your money future. Budgeting is ensuring you know where your money is coming from and where is it going. If you do not track where your money comes from and where it goes, you will not be able to grow it. Make your budget, fix it, and stick to it. This is super important. Now, pillar number 2, this is the emergency fund. Now, the emergency fund is your rainy day fund. This is an amount of money that you need to keep aside, keep it in a place which is easily accessible, just in case things go terribly wrong. This is the money that you need in case you have a family emergency. Someone falls terribly sick, you need to send money back home, your car breaks down, or you need to fix something urgently in your house which is not covered by the building maintenance guys, or there is a medical emergency that you or your family member has that is not covered by insurance. This is where you end up derailing yourself on your journey of financial success. You end up taking a personal loan, which you end up paying 6, 7, 8% on. You get into debt and then you end up paying back this money for a long time. So this emergency fund is there to protect you, to keep you secure, knowing that if things were to go terribly wrong, you have a backup. Now, this money is not to be used for the latest gadgets. This money is not to be used for a holiday. This money is not to be used to upgrade your lifestyle or get a new wardrobe. This money is purely your rainy day fund, and I hope and pray that you never need to touch it, but keep this money aside, put it in a fixed deposit which can be easily redeemed, or keep it, if you have to, in a worst case scenario, even if you have to keep it in cash or under your mattress, this is that money. And how much money do you need to have as part of your emergency fund? Roughly 3 to 6 months of your expenses. So this goes back to pillar number 1. If you have a budget, you know how much your expenses are per month, multiply that expense number by 3. If you spend $5,000 a month on your rent, on your school fees of your kids, on your basic living expenses, food, car, EMIs, then multiply that number by 3, and that's your emergency fund at the bare minimum. Ideally, this should be closer to 6 months. So if you have a $5,000 expense, then closer to $30,000 is what you need to have as your emergency fund. Financial pillar number 3, this is your investments. Now, whether it be investments in index funds, mutual funds, stock market, real estate, crypto, gold, doesn't matter what it is. As long as you have a certain portion of your income going towards your investments, this is what is going to compound over a period of time and be the rocket fuel towards your financial success. This is what is going to help you create wealth, because your investments compound over the years. If you can get anywhere between 5 to 10%, if this is what your money is growing at, then over a 20, 30-year period, you will truly amass a certain amount of wealth which can take care of you for the rest of your life. Now, I've made a separate video about investing and how to make it simple and get started. I'll link to it in the description below. But remember that if you want to truly build wealth, investments is the way to do it. Now, pillar number 4 is life insurance. Now, this is your protection. This is in case, God forbid, something were to happen. Something were to happen to you. There are people who depend on your income. So insurance or life insurance is securing or protecting or insuring your income. It's not about insuring your life, because nothing can, but insuring your income, because once you're gone, if something were to happen, our families will go through a lot of strain, a lot of stress, especially if we have a lot of dependents. So our income will get taken care of. Our families will at least be financially taken care of if, God forbid, something were to happen. I see a lot of people who ignore this point, or who don't take this too seriously, or who have told me that I used to have an insurance but I stopped paying the premiums. right? Get a grip on it. And I understand insurance is a tricky subject. There's too much information out there. We don't know what a whole of life plan is. We don't know what a term plan is. Don't worry. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I plan to do a video interview with a friend of mine who's been with the insurance sector for many years, and hopefully we'll get together and simplify this process for you. If that sounds like something that might be interesting, leave that down in the comments below as well, and I'll try and get that done in the next couple of weeks. So there's a term plan, there's a whole of life plan, there are a couple of options, and make sure that you do your research, figure out what's best for you, talk to someone. I'll try and do whatever best I can on this channel, and we'll figure it out as we go along. As promised, I'll give you a fifth pillar which will absolutely supercharge your financial growth. And this is something that truly has to come from the soul, and it is so powerful that I cannot stress the importance. And this is giving. You can call it charity if you like, but find a cause, find something that feeds your soul, which brings joy to you, and give to it every month. It could be 1% of your income, it could be 5% of your income, but find a way to give. The simplest way that I do it when I don't know where to give money is I just buy food for my security guards, and it truly brings me joy and happiness because it makes them so happy. But when you give, you get, right? It starts by you getting happiness, but in the long run, it works like magic. Find a way to give, and this is that fifth pillar that will absolutely boost your financial success. So there we have it, the 4 key pillars of financial fitness: budgeting, emergency fund, investing, and insurance. We got to take care of each one of these, because without even one, our financial empire could come crashing down. And if you need a few tips to simplify your investments, then check out this other video that I made, and I'll see you on another one. Thanks for watching. Cheers, guys.